The Test Designer tool includes 3 methods for creating a randomized test by randomly selecting questions from a pool. In this tutorial, I will demonstrate each method, highlighting their differences and the situations in which they are most useful. We'll begin with the most commonly used option, the Dynamic Page Builder. This feature enables you to create a pool of questions and randomly select a specified number of them, then automatically distribute the selected questions into a specified number of pages. In contrast to the static page builder, the dynamic page builder randomly selects a specified number of questions each time a test is accessed, resulting in different questions for each test taker. To include a dynamic page builder in the first section of our test, I will click on the Add Page button under the first section and select the Dynamic Page Builder option. I will name it 10 Random Questions in 5 Pages to clearly describe its purpose. Then I will select the questions to create the pool from, in this case all the questions in the Math folder. I will configure the Dynamic Page Builder to randomly select 10 questions from this pool and distribute them into 5 pages. I will then click on Save. The Dynamic Page Builder has now been created and can be edited to change its behavior. To see how it works, I will click on the Test Preview button. Excellent! A randomized test is generated on the fly. Each time I preview the test, the system generates a new random selection, just as it will for test takers, ensuring that the questions cannot be predicted. Next, let's examine the second tool, the Random Question Selector. As previously demonstrated, the Dynamic Page Builder randomly selects questions from a pool and distributes them into a specified number of pages. In contrast, the Random Question Selector is used within a single page. To demonstrate, let's create a new page and edit its contents. I will click on the red plus icon and choose the Random Question Selector from the options available. The interface is quite similar, the only difference is that we don't specify the number of pages, as it is already within a page. I will begin by naming it 2 beginner-level math questions. Then I will create a question pool by selecting all the beginner-level math questions. Finally, I will configure it to randomly select 2 questions from the pool. I will then click on Save to add the Random Question Selector to my page. To avoid confusion, I will remove the Dynamic Page Builder that we previously created. Now let's preview our test. Excellent, the system has selected 2 random beginner-level math questions. Keep in mind that this tool also works dynamically, so every time the test is taken, it will make a new selection from the pool. The Random Question Selector is primarily used to ensure a balanced distribution of questions with the same difficulty level and learning objectives. The final tool I will demonstrate is the Random Page Picker. The previous tools focused on randomly selecting questions from a pool, but what if some questions are interconnected and should always be presented together? Perhaps because they all pertain to a common reading material or image that will be placed on the same page. This is where the Random Page Picker comes in. To demonstrate how it works, I will first create the Random Page Picker and add 2 pages under it. The first page will have a reading material about the 16th century and 2 related questions. Similarly, the second page will have another reading material and 2 related questions. Finally, I will configure the random page picker to randomly select one out of the 2 pages. To avoid confusion, I will remove the first page. Our test appears to be ready. Let's preview how it compiles. Great, I am presented with only one of the pages and the selection is randomized for every test taker. I hope this tutorial has taught you how to randomize the content of a test so that the questions inside cannot be predicted, as they are randomized for every test taker. See you in another tutorial.